Hey guys, my name's Ben Howard. I'm out here at Golden Grove to check out their 18-hole disc golf course. This one's it's a little bit of a mix of open and wooded. It's very fun course, very difficult. Today I'm gonna be playing the shorts just to kind of show it off, and then I'm probably gonna come back out here at some point and play the longs. Um, Biggest reason I wanted to come out here is just because we're gonna have a tournament out here this weekend, so I just kind of wanted to show off the course and see if we get some more people in the tournament. But I'll make sure to put the link for to sign up for the tournament in the comments. So if you watch this video and the course looks interesting, you want to play it, definitely want to recommend trying out the tournament out here. It's going to be in a different layout than the one I'm playing today. It's like mix of longs and shorts, but this should at least give you some good idea of what the course is like. So let's get in the video. All right, so for hole one, got a par three, 215 feet, just dead straight ahead. Really nothing too much in the way. Biggest thing you got to notice is the ground humps up right about 100 feet off the tee pad. So you got to throw this a little bit higher than you would normally want to. So you just got to make sure you throw something a little bit more understable than you normally would for this type of shot. It's got good height. Okay. I think I threw it a little bit long, but that's a good shot. There we go. All right, guys, so we're on a hole two. It's a par three, 275 feet. Basket's just dead straight ahead. Biggest thing to worry about is the water off to the right. So what I like to do is just take an overstable fairway driver and just throw it on about 60 to 70% and just try and get it to land up this hill off to the left side of the basket and either have it roll down to the basket or just sit on top of the hill. Just try and give myself like a 25-foot putt on this one. Luckily, with all the stuff thrown up around the edge of the lake, you don't have to worry about your disc rolling into the water, but definitely a scary hole. There we go. Sit down right there. Okay. A little long, but that's a good shot. Ooh. There we go. All right, guys, so now we're on hole three. It's a par three, 255 feet. Straight ahead. Obviously, don't want to throw it in the water, but biggest thing you got to pay attention to is the basket's actually slightly uphill. So it plays a little bit farther than that 250 feet. So, and it's right on the edge of the water, so you really don't want to throw something that would go right at about 250 feet. You really want to throw something that'll go about 280 to almost 300 and just try and throw this long. There is also long behind the basket off to the right. So I really just want to throw something overstable that'll finish left and long in the basket. Whew, okay. So yeah, I skipped left, but I should have like a circle's edge putt from there. Almost. Some of these white stakes over here and these rocks right here, the OB line that's off to the right side of the basket from the tee pad. So if you want to make a mistake, it's what I did. All right, so for hole four, this is a par four at 420 feet. Basically what you want to do is throw your first shot as a right-hand backhand hyzer over this building, get into like the tight, fairly tight fairway, and then throw the mirrored shot of that, like a forehand hyzer or a backhand turnover to the basket. Biggest thing to worry about is there's OB Creek off to the left, basically the entire way up this fairway. So really just want to make sure that you don't, especially on this tee shot, you don't want to have something that goes too far left or too short because you will end up in that OB Creek. Pulled it. Swing. Okay. If I've got good footing from there, I can actually get up and down for a birdie, but probably just going to be taking a par from there. Hopefully. So I've got good footing over here, but there's not really any reason for me to try and get up and down for birdie. So I'm just going to try and make this as an easy par. Just get up and down. Oh, sit. Yep, that's out of bounds. Dang it. All right, so I don't have a long approach shot left, but I've got it's fairly tricky. Gonna need to bend this a little bit to the left and just have it come back right. Basket's not too far to the right, but just got to make sure I get it to finish right, because if I go long, I can end up with a few trees in my way for my putt. Just like that. I'll probably still have like a 40-foot look at it at least. Nope. Yeah, I just wanted to get out of there as fast as I could because I've been in there before and there have been hornets in there. Luckily, I've never gotten stung out here, but it's definitely there's definitely a chance you could get lit up out here if you're not careful. All right, guys, so we're on hole 5. This is par 4, 400 feet. Basically, what you want to do with the tee shot is throw either some kind of late flipping backhand or a forehand hyzer past this tree and get it to go as far right as you can. Once you're there, you got like a straight-ish 200 to 250 foot approach shot to the green. It's slightly tucked off to the left. Really just want, the biggest thing is just getting down there off this tee shot. You can throw a backhand roller. I've done it before and gotten to like 100 feet from the basket. The biggest thing is there's a ditch about halfway through the hole where it's really hard to get the roller through that ditch. So really the best thing to do is just forehand hyzer and then just see what kind of approach shot you can get into the green. Ah, pulled it. Oh, jeez. Ugh, that sucked. Yeah, so from here, I'm just trying to get into that ditch I was talking about on the tee. Just going to throw a forehand roller. I've got a few gaps, so shouldn't be a difficult shot. Just got to get out of here. Just like that. Cut left. Cut left. Come on. Okay. Just give myself a putt. Oh, we're just yank it. Ugh. I gave myself a putt at least, but see what I can do with it. Nope. God, no anhyzer on that at all. Oof. Nothing quite as refreshing as taking 2 double bogeys in a row. All right, guys, so we're on hole 6. This is a par 4, 450 feet. Basically, what you're trying to do off the tee shot is hit this gap right here and just have it bend to the right. You don't want to go too far right or left because the rough on this one's very tough on either side. So really just whatever you can throw in the fairway on this shot, and then just have another 200, 250 feet approach shot for your birdie on this one. Once you get past this gap, it's all downhill. So you got to be really careful in your angle control with this tee shot. But if you throw a good tee shot on this one, you kind of expect to get a birdie. But if you throw a bad one, you can expect to get a bogey. So just got to be careful on this. Oh, dang it. God, that was so close. That's the exact shape I need, but right at that pine tree. Dang, that was so close. There we go. See what I got from there. This is a little bit shorter of where you'd like a drive to land. You'd like to land up in here, a little bit farther up, just so you have more of a defined gap. Because I can really go right side or left side. I'm going to try and go right side, just have the Luna fade in right at the very end. Don't want to give it too much height because it's going downhill. Oh, oh my gosh, my drives are so off today. I mean, I'll be in like within 100 feet of the basket maybe, so I can get up and down from there at the very least. See, I was very wrong up there. I'm probably 50, 60 feet from the basket from here, so I can give this a run at least. Get left. Oh, I threw that way long. Oops. All right, so just what you like to see when you're not throwing the disc very well is a very tight 220-foot par 3 for hole 7. This one really just got to hit this gap off the tee. If you can get past it, it's a fairly simple up and down to get a par. But if you hit either one of these trees and kick right or left, it bogey comes into play very fast. But it's slightly uphill, so it plays a little bit farther. So I like to take a disc that's a little bit understable and just throw it flat. Because I'm throwing it uphill, it's going to act a little bit more stable. Good grief. I'm at least in a spot where I can get up and down because I can lean out into the fairway somewhat. Just really touchy shot on this one. Hit the gap. Come on. Just like that. Yes. Oh. Okay. So yeah, it'll give me a long look at par, but at least I got up there. My putting hadn't been too bad today, so let's see if that can help me out here. Give it some height, let it fade in the basket. Come on. Oh, almost. All right, so for hole 8, it's a par 3, 290 feet. Basically what you want to do is throw something that'll get through this gap and then just slowly bend left. Like either something like a overstable mid-range you've kind of beat up to where it's a little bit straighter, or like a slightly flippy mid-range you can have like flip up a little bit but not all the way up to flat, because it's probably a good 80 feet to the left, but it's pushing forward and left at the same time. Really touchy shot, really good hole out here. I like this one a lot. Yes. Finally. See, I can hit gaps. I can. There we go. Ugh. All right, so for hole 9, it's a par 3, 210 feet. You got to pick which fairway you want to go down. The right one is it's more of like a slow bending one, kind of like the last hole, where it just kind of slowly bends to the left. Whereas you got the left one, which is pretty much just a dead straight shot with the basket being tucked off to the right. I like the left gap a little bit more because it's more open. It's a little bit more straightforward. Only thing that really stinks is like you can't throw a forehand up it really, because this tree right here. But I'm just gonna try and take a putter, just throw it, give it a little bit of anhyzer, and just have it push mainly just dead straight, and hopefully get a little bit of right finish. But if I throw it just dead straight, I'll have like a 20-footer. Let's get, yes. Okay. So I'll be a little bit long, might have like a tree or two in my way, but I should have at least a look at a birdie putt. All right, yeah, so I got one tree in my way, just gotta do a little straddle putt, but other than that, got a nice clean putt at it. Ah, dang, almost. All right, guys, that's the front 9 out here. I think my play out here should show you exactly what this course is like. This one will punish you if you are off. Doesn't matter if you're off by a foot or an inch. You will get punished if you are off. And I like this course. It's got the perfect mix of artificial OB and natural OB. So definitely a really fun course to play tournaments at. So if y'all aren't doing anything this weekend, I definitely look into this tournament. Come out here and check it out. It's a lot of fun. But thanks for watching. Bye.